Hello everybody, it's Miss Ruth and Sarah, and we're here to say it's a very, very special evening. This is Christmas Eve, and Sarah's all dressed up for Christmas Eve. You can see we've been talking about angels, haven't we? Yes, we have. So she's got her halo on, and her wings, and her beautiful outfit, and we're going to be talking about angels in this story today for sure. But this is a really special outfit for Sarah today. We did talk about that we have been making angels, so we had this one made out of a cup, and we've got this one that's made from wood. So it's a pretty simple one. Our young people made this one a year or so ago. So we hope that you've got some angels around your house as you hear the story, the very special story about the birth of Jesus, because this is Christmas Eve. So I'd like to welcome you. Everyone's coming in with their families tonight. I see Johnny and Izzy with his mom and dad, and his grandma and grandpa are here, Dave and Pat. I see Karen. I see Annie and Elam are here. Hi guys, always here, aren't you? Yeah. And Gray is here with his sister Isabel. We've got Jaden and Ezra, brothers, Lawson and Oliver, brothers, and they are cousins, those four boys. Charlotte and Abigail, great to see you. And we're just really glad that everyone's here. So we're going to be telling you the story of Christmas, and we have a very special song. This is one we haven't sang before, and it's called Christmas Joy. There we go. Okay. Starts with Joy to the World. Happy day today, and that was a great happy song, so I hope you enjoyed that and can sing that at your own homes as well. So we're going to go into the story, and while Sarah sits down at the back, I'm going to let you look at a kind of a cartoon version of Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus and some of the visitors that came to see the new baby. So we'll just quickly go over the story about Mary being surprised by the angel Gabriel, that Gabriel told her that she was going to be the mother of the Christ child. So Christmas has the word Christ in it, the root word, and that refers to Jesus. So Mary is, surprised. She knew about that God was sending his son, but she had no idea that she was going to be part of the story, a big part of the story. And also the angel Gabriel did come to Joseph in his dreams and told him that Mary, who he was to be married to, they were engaged, or betrothed was the word at that time, that Gabriel told Joseph that Mary was going to have the baby. It would be the Christ child, the Son of God, and that his name would be Jesus. So then Mary was very excited, and she ran and told her cousin Elizabeth. So here's Elizabeth, and they're running toward each other because they both have such good news. Elizabeth had wanted a baby too. She was much older. She was the cousin of Mary, and she had her baby before Jesus was born to Mary. She had baby John, and John is a major role in the life of Jesus and telling people about Jesus and about the love he brought to the world. So this was the happy moment when this happened. So time went on, and Joseph told Mary that it was important that they all had to go and register their names in the towns of their birth. So that was Bethlehem. So he and Mary, here they are with the donkey. So Mary would have rode on the donkey. She was very close to her birth time for the baby, so it would have been a struggle for her to be even sitting on a donkey for a few days to get to Bethlehem. And when they got to Bethlehem, all the people in there were milling around, and they were all looking for places to live, to sleep rather, for the night. And so here's one of the innkeepers, and you can see it's crowded. There's people in behind him, and he says, "No, there's no space here. We're all filled up." So then he said, "Wait a minute." This innkeeper says, "I think I've got some space at the back. It's a stable. Is that going to be okay with you? Because the animals are in there." And Mary and Joseph said, "We're just tired. We need a place to lay down. It'll be warm in there with the animals. We will certainly stay in the stable." So they went back into the stable, and lots of times the stable is shown as more like a cave area, like this one is, out of the mountain. And inside would have been all of the animals, like this. So they went into the stable, and that night, as we know, the baby Jesus was born. So here they are. So there's the baby Jesus and Mary and Joseph. So it did come true that Jesus was born to Mary, and that Joseph was acting as the father on earth, but that Jesus is God's son. And this is the verse from the Bible. Good news, today Jesus has been born. And that's from the New Testament, Luke chapter 2, verse 10 and 11. Okay, so we'll go over to our craft table now, and we're going to be making a little baby Jesus ourselves today. So this is something you likely have around your house, are socks. There's always socks that aren't matching, or a hole gets in one. So just take a sock and get some stuffing or some cotton balls and fill the sock up. So it looks like it's got some form to it. So the top can be the head. If you want to, if you're worried about the stuffing falling out, you can always take a string or a pipe cleaner and just twist it around the bottom just to hold it. And you're going to hide the pipe cleaner by turning that up. And then we're going to put the face on here, and I usually find when you want to put a face on, it's a good idea if you get the hair on first, so you have a better idea of where the eyes go, so that the hair isn't hiding the eyes. So I've cut a little bit of this soft, kind of a yellowy, goldy brown tone to make like soft baby hair. So this is our little baby Jesus we're making for ourselves today. And then I think Google eyes are too much. I would just take a marker, and you can either put open eyes, or I'm going to put closed eyes, that the baby is sleeping. So that's really easy to do. Just two little curves. And you don't really even need to do any of the rest of it. You can find a cloth or a small blanket, and you can wrap your baby Jesus in it like this. There we go. Cuddle them up, and there's your little baby Jesus that you made just out of a leftover sock. So I think that's a cozy little craft for you to have on Christmas Eve. Okay? There we go. So today, instead of ending with something short, I've got a story that is a counting book, and it starts with one tiny baby. And I think this is a good one for tonight. So one tiny baby, see him on the hay. We talked about Jesus being in the stable. You can see the hay in the manger. Two smiling people hear Mary say, so we know this is Joseph and Mary, And there's the baby Jesus. We are very happy with this little one. His name is Jesus, God's only Son. How beautiful these drawings are. There we go. 3 fuzzy donkeys may have rested there. We usually see 1 donkey, but there could have been 3. And this is a counting book, so we're going to go to 4. Or 4 nosy puppies may have sniffed the air. You know how dogs and cats like to sniff everything. 5 sleepy cows may have wondered why their quiet stable heard a baby's cry. 6 woolly lambs may have watched to see 7 strong men falling on their knees. So we'll be hearing the story next week about the shepherds coming. And that's number 7 in this book. Okay. This must be Jesus, the happy shepherds said. Many angels told us he was born today. So we're back to the angels again in our story. 8 cooing doves perched overhead also see the baby in his manger bed. 9 busy spiders spinning webs with care pay no attention to Jesus sleeping there. But 10 noisy roosters, when the night is done, seem to grow together. God has sent his Son. So I thought that was a fun way to have the Christmas story, the birth of Jesus, and a little counting book for you. So enjoy your family time tonight, Christmas Eve, and tomorrow morning with all the excitement that happens at home on Christmas Day. So we'll talk to you next week again. Bye for now for Miss Ruth and Sarah.